What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Zed, back at it again with another video. I haven't done this video in a long time, but it's been about 2 years, so I think I'm going to recreate it now. We are back at it again with more CNA content. Today, we're going to get right into it. We're talking about a CNA bag. Now, my bag is just plain black. I know like a lot of girls have done the video and they got all these colorful bags, but as my male CNAs know, all we need is just a good bag, a good black bag or a good blue bag or whatever color bag you got. But we're going to be talking about some essentials that you need to be bringing to work before you kind of prep for your shift. And then you're going to need all of these while you're at your shift. Every bag is going to have a little bit less or a little bit more depending on what you need, but it all just depends on what do you feel like is important in your life. But there's some things in here that you will definitely need every single time. So let's get into the video. So really quick, if you didn't know, I am a recent nursing school graduate. I just graduated literally like 4 weeks ago. And right now, currently, I'm preparing for the NCLEX. But there's still nights or days like today where I'll be working tonight. And I already prep my bag for work. So this is literally a in the field video about me, what I'm going to take to work tonight. So here we go. There's certain things that you definitely need in your bag. I'm going to open it in front of y'all. And I'm going to start out with a water bottle. Now, a water bottle is important because, at least on my unit, I'm not sure about everybody's unit, I'm running a lot of the night. Call bells, making sure, I'm helping nurses whenever they need help, making sure I'm taking vitals, making sure I'm taking blood sugars, helping to, kind of like visualize and assess the patient with the nurse. I know that's not my job as a CNA, but me approaching nursing, I'm starting to think like a nurse and kind of like anticipate the patient's needs the way that a nurse would. So I go in and I watch the nurse assess the patient to make sure that I'm learning new things and seeing new things and seeing what'll work. But with all that running, I need to stay hydrated. So I make sure I have a water bottle. I have this one and I have another small one. And the other one I have is in the dishwasher, but that's a larger one. So make sure you have some water, and I can refill this thing as many times as I want. This is probably the most essential piece because I don't know if y'all have worked this shift without water, but it's super duper duper tough. Cause I'll be parched and tired. So you definitely gotta stay hydrated. The next thing I do that I cannot get through a shift without, kind of like a folder, like a foldable folder, kind of sort of. I put this right into my pocket on my scrubs, and even though this is a nursing one, it has a bunch of here, y'all can look at this. So I keep my papers in here where I write down like, okay, the patient, can move with a walker, or patient has to have blood sugars checked every 4 hours or 2 hours or 1 hour. I'm gonna throw that over there, but just want to make sure that I have all of the patient's needs and everything that the day shift report wanted me to know about the patient. I keep in this foldable folder, and I either keep this on my pocket or I keep it at my desk underneath the nurse's station. And I use this because a lot of times, especially working in the hospital, you'll work on units that are busy. You'll work on units that you have to get vital signs every 2 hours or 4 hours. You have to get blood sugars quite often. You have to make sure that you know a little bit about the patient. And in order to do so, I make sure to keep up with this. And once you guys get into nursing school, if you aren't already, it just shows you what is considered hypertensive, what's considered hypotensive. Some of the grades for cardiac murmurs, I see BMI scale, sepsis, temperatures, pain scale, all that good stuff. It's literally on the inside and outside. And then other than that, I know there are ABGs. Here they are. You have your ABG values, pupil size for Perla, all that good stuff. When you guys get into nursing school, you'll know, but I'll probably use the same thing when I become a nurse. If not, I will get a huge folder with a lot of these exact same things on it. So I make sure I have that for my shift, basically. So something else I gotta make sure I have is my glass containers. And of course, this is for lunch. Now, if you work days, you'll probably pack a whole lot more food. Me, during the night, I don't like to eat a lot, so I'm probably not gonna pack too much food. I'll have this, and maybe a snack or energy drink. These glass ones are a lot better than the microwavable ones because it's gonna emit less plastic chemicals. They don't spill as much from what I can see, and it's just an overall good thing to have. Like I said, this bag is already packed, so this is what I'm gonna be using to put into the refrigerator the second I get to work. I just have to put food in it first, of course, but that's not until 4 or 5 hours from now. So make sure I have those two for sure. The next thing I'm gonna need is hand cream. I keep a couple of these in my bag because I use hand sanitizer so much. My hands start to get dry a lot of the times. Working in a hospital is already like a very clean environment, or it should be, like, you know, try to keep everything as clean as possible. So in order to do so, you're wiping a lot, you're using a lot of purple top or orange top bleach wipes to make sure that you keep everything clean and keep bacteria off everything. You're washing your hands multiple times and you're using hand sanitizer a whole lot, and while doing that, it's drying my hands out. By the end of my nursing career, I'm probably gonna have sandpaper for hands. That's how hard it makes my hands. But make sure to keep using this, and this will probably be fine, honestly. The next thing I have in my bag that I make sure I keep is an Apple Watch charger. I wear my Apple Watch. I haven't charged it yet, but I wear my Apple Watch at night because it keeps me up with all my alarms, my time where I need to get up and walk around, because night shift is brutal, especially between the hours of like 2 and like 6. So I make sure that I keep my Apple Watch with me, and I also keep a charger with me too, because Bree has her own charger. So I keep a charger with me because I'm gonna need it. This watch will die like literally after 9 or 10 hours of wearing it, and if I haven't charged it before work, it's gonna die during my shift. So in order to keep that from happening, I'll take it off and make sure that I put the charger on the Apple Watch, because without it, I can't do without it. Next thing I have is my vitamins. This is just biotin and keratin and omega-3. I take these at night. I keep it in my bag because I started the kind of like scheduling. I've scheduled it during the night. I started taking them at night, and I just kept taking them at night. And it's easier because they're always with me, because this bag is typically always with me in my car or whatever. So I make sure to take these vitamins every single night. I have an alarm for it somewhere on my phone, but make sure to take these every single night. So this is something I definitely have to keep. And the last thing, outside of my stress reliever for these stressful shifts, is more pens. And this one is a pen light. The battery's down a little bit. But it's a pen light. I had it during nursing school, and I had to keep it with me at all times. As a CNA, I mean, you can wear it if you want. Ask the nurse to allow you to look at, patients' pupils if you want. But you really don't know what you're doing as a CNA in that regard. So I say there's no need for it, for sure. But I'm gonna keep a stress reliever with me as well, which is like a regular ball. I'm very minimal, so I don't keep much outside of pens. I might bring my iPad or laptop during like dead moments, especially during the night. Watch a movie, watch a show, because between the period of like 1 and 4, a lot of times most of your patients will be asleep. Most, not all, but most. And during that time, you could be restocking the floor, mingling and talking to your coworkers. Everybody keeps each other awake. And if you're not doing any of that, you can go to your little corner, watch you a little show, and get ready for the next set of vitals before you help clean patients up to exit your shift. So that's pretty much what I bring in my bag. Outside of that, I think the only thing I didn't list was like a phone charger, because not everybody has a phone charger at work. I'm telling you, like, at least they won't give it to me. If you work on a unit where you know everybody and like everybody, then that probably won't be an issue. But for me, I don't like asking people to use their charger, because for one, I got to keep up with it after that. And for two, I got to keep up with it. I'll be responsible for their charger. And I've lost someone's charger before. I didn't lose it. Somebody snatched it. I don't know. But yeah, I keep the chargers with me for sure. So let me know what you guys keep in your bag. I didn't want this video to be too long, but definitely glad I could make this, because I haven't made it in a very long time. Maybe like 2 years ago I made this video. But I do have more nursing content coming for you guys. I just graduated nursing school, and I've prepped for the NCLEX, got approval for the NCLEX, and I'm just waiting to sit for the NCLEX now. So hope this video helped you figure out what you want to bring, more or less. I don't know what else people really bring for work. Maybe I could have packed a bigger lunch. I don't know. But I work nights, and I'm not trying to eat that much. But that's all I got for you on this video. Make sure you stay tuned and subscribe, because I got a lot more content coming for you guys. I will be starting new grad nurse videos the second that I start my job. So I'm excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. So I'll see you on the next one. And that's all I got. Peace.